Beauregard Rippy here at 3699 Ranch, Monday before lunchtime, April the 12th. Do a little garden update. Progress with Harlow. 5 days ago we received our 100 bare root trees and they're in the ground. So we just had a look here 5 days ago. Haven't even had the mower out since. Trying to get in the mood to put some 2,4-D down, but just not that excited. I have half of my insecticide down and 3/4 of the fertilizer. It's still too early. I had that pile of straw hay over here and it mowed up real nice and just blew it right over back on here. And I have sticker bushes growing in there. It needs a meaningful weeding, and I'll probably only eat a few of them, then I get tired of the garlic. But here's my overwinter garlic. Star of the show, you think? Hardneck garlic. Maybe 16-foot row there. Is this the star of the show? The Colorado, California orange poppies. That's medicinal. I don't know if they made tea out of that or what, but Mother Nature delivered 3/4 of an inch of rain, and that was probably the big shot in the arm for us here. Still have my garage doors closed for the birds not to nest in them. And if you remember during my unboxing, those birds are fighting out here, but I think there's purple martins that are scouting my place. I can hear them. None of this leafing action was on there just 5 days ago. That's how quick it happens. And over here, it teased these into flowering. I have some mushrooms popping in the yard, the nectarine. So now it'll freeze because it's only the 12th of April. Is this the star of the show over here? I got the 100 guys in here, and I'm pretty happy with how the onions popped up after I pulled the straw off. We had that strong south wind, and I put that fence up real quick. It needs repaired, but drug it out of the barn, got it up, and I run the mower over, and that straw just blew to the north here, back over. So that's where we're at for now on that. Didn't have the proper supports to stake each one of the 100, and it's but like 20-foot row. They're 3 wide, 100 bare root. They're going through shock, I suppose. They sure were nice when they come out of the package. Those nurseries, they really pump the nutrients to that stuff, and that's probably the best they look is when you buy them from the nurseries. I mean, they have water flowing on them 24 hours. Everything's just right. That the nutrient solution. So back over, I had 1 pound of red and 1 pound of white onion sets. Then there's all these double rows in here. And man, those went in like in March, the first week. I mean, like world record early. See my rows barely in the straw of the double row of onion there, and over here, and a couple little hodgepodges here. I have the Geo up here at the barn because a squirrel was eating the gas lines and huffing the gas, and he ate holes in the fill tube, and he ate the primer bulb off my push mower. He's a little gas huffer. So those trees run 75 cents a piece at 100+ rate. Then your shipping will come in to $97, so roughly $1 a piece. The bud on the end kind of dried up since the week they've been in. I pulled the water off 2 days ago. The hose is out here, but we had the 3/4 inch of rain. Try to get closer here. The dandelions popped. I think this guy's a goner because it was too dry for him. the deer popped it up out of the ground, and I brought it up here and threw it in the ground real quick. So we're trying to get a shot of the bud, and we want to get new growth on these. So yeah, pretty happy with the small vegetable garden here on the 12th of April. Looks like I'll be getting my mower out with put my jacket and maybe a pair of chore gloves on. Kind of neat to see the trees budding. But check out the Canadian red. You can't even see the standpipe. You can see a little bit where I threw the synthetic and the beads on there, the 12, and it burnt holes in the leaves where it didn't dissolve quickly enough. On a close up, you can see it in here. They mine a lot of that in Florida where they had that pond or dike getting a hole in the bottom or something. That's where fertilizer comes from. Everything's either mined or grown. Canadian red, star of the show. Here's lucky to be 50, and it did get to 80 once, but it was only there for like half an hour. So a lot of 50-degree weather here to get through, and some freezes. Frost State is not till over a month away, in the middle of May. Was a lot of construction, and they are getting a lot of work done in this weather. A lot of people with big ideas getting her done out here. Thanks for watching my videos, everyone. Bogart Rippy out here, 3699 Ranch, Garden Progress, mid-April. Thanks again.